So, Marked One, I saved you, and I'm not going to pretend I did it to win favors upstairs. You do some jobs for me, and we're even. Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia. And I'll see what I can find out about your problem. I don't give a shit why you want to find this Strelak guy. I mind my own business. If you want to kill him, well, you must have your reasons. What are you standing there for? Come closer. I don't bite.
Thanks, Sid. Hi guys, this is Durn the Hermit. I'm playing Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl with the Stalker Starter Pack 2017 by MightySDS on ModDB. Let me pull up my document here and I'll tell you exactly what this is. This is a compilation mod put together earlier this year. It is a compilation of Zone Reclamation Project 1.07 RC5. It's merged with Original Weapons Renewal, Photorealistic Zone 2.1 for the textures, Stalker Weather Overhaul for the weather, Shaders Max 1.06 for the pretties, and it comes with the Field of View switcher, so I have a nice 90-degree field of view. And let's talk with Sid.
The choice is yours.
Just give me a mission.
I've got a job for you,
Go on. Apologize for skipping this. Somebody, you can pause the video and read this if you like, but this is just introduction, intro mission stuff. A buddy of his named Nimble has been kidnapped. He has a flash drive, and Sidorovich wants the flash drive. He wants me to go talk to Wolf outside to get the mission started. Here we go. Beautiful morning in the zone. Actually did a test of this earlier and it started off raining, so the weather overhaul really had some randomization. And the vanilla game starts more in the middle of the day. It's a brighter day when you start, but right now it's kind of dim. Hi Wolf, I want to see Nimble. Okay, Nimble got attacked by bandits and Wolf doesn't rescue his own people from prison. Oh, whatever. Yes, I can do it alone. And I'll try. Thanks, Wolf.
Guys, I'm sending someone your way, so wing it. You may attack if necessary.
As long as he stays out of the way. I'll wind up doing most of the work. Well, maybe. The AI in this game is pretty good. It can be clever at times. It can also be pretty dumb at times. I mean, it is just 2007. Sometimes you can trick the AI into being kind of easy to kill. Here we go. This is one of the important loot spots early on in the game. Climb the roof, break the box, and you get a merc suit. Now you start the game with a leather jacket, and it's got terrible stats. I mean, it's the beginner armor, so it's basically no armor. So here you got 30%, 20%, 20% bulletproofing, explosion, and the radiation protection especially. Here in Cordon, it's not a big deal, well, at least in the southern half of Cordon. Pull up my PDA, show everyone where we are. I'm down here in the south in the Rookie Village, and Nimble's over here at the car park. Down here is a military base. I'll be dealing with them later on in the game. And then this is the northern half of the Cordon. Just zoom out again, we see the whole map of the zone. And the whole point of the game is to head north to the wonderful nuclear power plant where there's so much joy and happiness going on. Alright, but first, before I get into the game proper, I'm going to finish looting everything there is in the Rookie Village. There's a lot of little things that just help us start a new game. You got some shotgun shells hidden back there. It's one of the best hiding spots. Actually, didn't find that until fairly recently. Let's see. And if you play different mods for the game, big merge mods, they tend to have slightly different layouts. Like a lot of mods get rid of that merc armor that I got. It's such a big advantage early on in the game. Some other mods replace it with a sunrise suit, also known as just a stalker suit in this game. And that's a little too much going on there. It's a little too strong of an armor for an early game, but merc suit's a big advantage. You could go through start the game with just the leather jacket. Eventually get a couple other middling pieces of armor as you go. But merc suit is like such a big advantage. Like when you'll see the first fight in the car park, I'm just going to be basically shrugging off bullets. There you go, some bandages and some anti-rad. Come around over here, and let's see. There's some tourist delight down here. Bunch of canned food. And here's some of the few physics breakable boards in the game. Wow. Look at those particles shoot out. Yeah. There we go. All those particles must be added by Shaders Max. I took the extreme installation setting when I installed that mod. I'm running on a i7 2600. It's a fairly old processor, but still very capable. And I just recently got a NVIDIA GTX 9800 for my video card, replaced an old 670 that I had. So, but for Stalker, I'm running a really good setup. It's if I was playing something newer, that i7 might hold me back in a couple of games, especially big multiplayer games. And I'm also only running at 1080p. I don't run any 4K or 2560 or anything like that. So I have a bit more on the modest side of system requirements, slightly. Let's see, I'm just making one last check. Oh, there's a couple things I missed. One basement over here, which has, if I recall correctly, an energy drink bread and another tourist delight. And we'll come over here. And yes, I was on the roof of that building, but I didn't go inside. Let's go in the basement here first. There's another artifact. I'll show you those in just a moment. And then over here, oh, one moment, excuse me. There we go, I apologize, excuse me. I was just letting my dog in the room. If she makes too much noise, I'll put her out, but otherwise she just wanted to come hang out, see what I was doing. What was I doing? Oh yes, there was one more item to grab. A tourist delight. Okay, so that is, I think that's all the items you can grab in the rookie village right off the bat. I'll make a save here right after I finish that. I've already done a few test runs just to make sure all the mods are playing together, so I have a few saves already. I'll just overwrite. Alright, and let's go on and begin the game proper. Appreciate your patience. I did the first looting bit. This game has quite a bit of looting and inventory management, so I'll try to minimize it, try to keep it, but there's a lot of decision making you have to make. Here you go. There's a med pit, med pack. And there's Tolik. Is he alive? He's a med kit. Here, have a med kit. And they give you a med kit right over here, so I mean, they want you to help Tolik. Go away, military helicopter. You're just making too much noise. What happened, Tolik? He got ambushed. Nimble was kidnapped. Alright. Want to help me? No, he's not a good fighter. Alright, Tolik. You head back to camp. If he's not a good fighter, I can appreciate that. You gotta know your limits in the zone. Alright, one last bit of loot. And here we go. Again, early game boost to your stuff. I got another med kit for more bandages. And a silenced pistol. Take the bullets out of that one. Alright. Quick save there. And over here we have a couple of blind dogs. These are probably some of the most common mutant enemies you'll find in the zone. They're a pain in the butt. Notice I don't have my flashlight off because they don't respond. They're blind. But if you make noise, they'll come right after you. I'll zoom in, use my iron sights. Hope I get him right in the head. Nope. He's running. I'm not gonna waste my ammo on a dog. But yeah, when they're by themselves, they're a lot less aggressive. When you find them in a pack, oh, no loot, but he gave me a stash location. Wanted to loot that body. Again, before I start the first mission proper, I want to get everything that I can. But the blind dogs, when they're by themselves, they'll run off and be cowards. But if you get a group, they'll be a lot more aggressive and confident. Hello, Petrua. Talk to me.
Quiet down, man. Let me fill you in.
Ah, yes. Wolf sent me. How many bandits in the camp? 7 or 8? Should I think it's less than 7 or 8? Round up your men.
Wolf here sent us some support along with the order to attack. Time to move on. That we hear.
Okay, so Petru and his boys are going to run over to the car park. They're going to come out that angle there. I'm going to sprint around this side. I'm going to try to take them from behind. Hope they don't hear me. Sprinting generates quite a bit of noise. I hear them talking to Nimble in there. I've actually never heard that before. It's kind of cool. A couple guys in... Ah, the battle has started. And I'm right deep in the base. He's right around the other side of the wall there. How did you know I was there? That was terrible. I'm gonna reload there. Oh my goodness. It's because I was standing up and walking around. Got to get back into this. The game's stealth is iffy, but basically if you if you're making any noise, you just kind of automatically know where you are. Let's try this again.
Pipe down, man. Let me fill you in.
How many bandits? Round up your men.
Yeah,
Let's
Wolf here
do
sent
it.
us some support along with the order to attack. Time to move on.
Yeah, that was a little embarrassing, but at least it's a good demonstrator. That you don't want to be too careless or too aggressive. You want to let them do their thing, but you also want to quietly get in position. Okay. I don't think anyone's seen me yet. Lean around the corner. So now they know I was over at that corner, so that's where they're going to be focused. But now they hear noise over there, so that's where they're going to be focused over there. I did not get him. That was... I'm hitting him in the legs, but I'm not really causing him enough damage. Alright, I'm going to take one of my favorite tactics here. I'm going to get up on the roof. This is really risky because for this first part, you're really vulnerable. But once you get over here, once you get up into here, you've got kind of a shell that they can't really get at you. Just got to be careful about the windows. There's a guy over in there. Alright, bandits. I just missed him. That was a good opportunity. Screw it. They know I'm here. Got him. First shot staggered him. It gives you a chance to get him in the head. And if you can get him in the head, oh, that's really beneficial. Poor reaction time. Gotta be better than that, Durin. Another one down. Okay. Who's shooting? Another guy in there. He's not dead. Got him. There's still one left. In the upper left corner on my radar, you can see there's that number 3. There's 2 yellow spots. Those are my buddies. One's down there. And he's right around in here. Aha, there you are. Oh, terrible. There we go. All right. Got all the bandits, and now my favorite part of the game, time to loot. And it looks like one of my companions survived. That's slightly disappointing because that's a little less loot to get, but I mean, that's at the beginning of this game. One fewer bodies worth of loot isn't going to do it. Petrua did pass away, though. Let's see, who is this one that lived? Leonia. Well, thanks for the help, guys. Sorry most of you died. But hey, at least we're getting that flash drive for Sid, right? And we killed a whole bunch of bandits. Ah, and I got a jellyfish. Oh yeah, artifacts. So here's a jellyfish, does +2 bulletproof. The stone flower does +3 to bulletproof. But you notice both of these add to my radiation. I don't want to use any of these till I get an artifact that takes away radiation. Then there's the stone blood that does -10 impact, rupture, and bulletproof, but +200 health. Now, I don't think Zone Reclamation Project fixes this, but in vanilla, that actually meant it doubles your health regeneration, not the number of hit points you have. And I guess it's kind of confusingly worded the way it is, but just wanted to make sure people were aware of that odd little distinction. The game wasn't perfectly polished at release. It had, had troubles with development and all that. But here we go. Let's save Nimble. Flash drive. Give me the flash drive. Where did you keep it? Ha ha ha. He didn't keep it in his bum. That's hilarious. All right. Thank you, Nimble. And let's talk. A job. Find a perfected suit. All right. I'm up for it, Nimble. Cool. So in addition to saving him and being able to complete the job for Sidorovich, saving Nimble alive means I'm able to go do a job for him. Oh, there's vodka back there. He is going to zoom in here. He's going to send me over here to go find a piece of find an upgraded suit. It's not as good as my Merc suit, but if you were a new player and didn't know about the Merc suit at the beginning of the game, you might be tempted to keep Nimble's perfected suit for yourself. Oh, and I got another stone blood, and I got a stash coordinates. Alright, now let's look at my loot here. I've got quite a few sawn-off shotguns. Let's see, which one is the best? There. Let's unload the extra ammo that these weapons have. When you're short on ammo, picking up every gun you find and removing the last few bullets it has can be a great way to stock up. You'll see me doing that throughout the game, and when you sell things, I think it's kind of a bug in that I don't think it increases your sell rate if the gun has ammo in it. Let's see. More shotgun. And did I get you? No, I did not. There. So one more of these might have had bullets in it. Let me just double check. And you see what I meant about inventory management being such a thing in this game. Do a quick save, and I'm going to run up this road here because it's just a little up the way. I might run into a few more blind dogs. They give me a little more combat, but at the end is the next step up of mutant enemies. You'll meet this guy's pseudo dog. He is not blind, and he is an aggressive little bastard. He will come after you, and he just sounds like he's a snarling little beast. Here we go. Oh, I might want to reload my shotgun before I start this. Brilliant, darn. Alright, doggy, bring it. There he is. Let's see if I can get up here. It's kind of cheesy, but... Now, big tactic for fighting most mutants in this game. Yes, he gave me a pseudo-dog tail. That will help me with a random side quest that I can pick up in a little bit. And there's the perfected suit. Bring the customer what's been promised. I don't think there's anything else around here. Maybe, maybe not. I've played some mods that had a stash up here. In original game documents, it seems like this was a exit for Darkscape, which is this area over here. And in the final Shadow of Chernobyl, it wasn't implemented. It's supposed to connect Dark Valley to Cordon over in this direction. But in the final game, they kind of skipped that. And a bunch of mods add Dark Valley back, or Darkscape back in, but generally there's not much to do there. And because they made the map and they never really made any story stuff, there's just not much to work on for the modders. Like a lot of stuff, like another location is over here, is this is the Dead City map, also not included in the final game. But early makes of Stalker, it shows that there's some quest lines going in there with the mercenaries being captured and escaping. And a couple mods kind of rebuild that back in. There is one mod called RMA. You can find it on mod database, RMA Autumn Edition. That adds a few cut quests and things like that back into the game. Specifically, the whole Dead City branch, which is pretty extensive. I'll talk about that more when we get to the part of the game that it replaced. But I don't know. There's quite a bit of content. Like, for example, in the second level of the game, Garbage, there's you know what? I'm gonna drink an energy drink. There's a possibility of getting a distress call from a random character that turns out to be a bandit ambush. And in the final game, they just wound up putting some bandits there you can kill. But when we were playing RMA Autumn Edition and getting that distress call was kind of a neat little, kind of moment. I've never seen that before. And it was small. It was just a small little side moment that you'd only find if you were exploring. I think I hear a boar coming at me. Oh, they're over there. Wild boars. Those are, again, a tier up from the blind dogs. They're bigger, they're tougher, they're a lot more aggressive, and do more damage. You want to be careful around the boars. Hey, Nimble, he's sleeping. Here for the job. And I got a stone flower. Sweet. Need another job? He doesn't have any other job. Okay, so that finishes off Nimble. Turn in my quest here to Mr. Wolf. Guys made it at car park. They made it okay. 2 of them died. Alright, and he gave me a jellyfish. I need a job. Oh, destroy the boar lair. I'm up for it. Zoom back in over here. Again, here's the Rookie Village. There's a layer of boars over here that I can kill. We'll be doing that in a moment. First, I want to go turn this into Sidorovich. I'm actually doing it in the next episode. Yeah, I'll do that in the next episode. Next episode, I'll do some side quests. Here we go, Sid. Yes, I am. The situation has become clear. No, it hasn't. I just got a flash drive, dude. Here it is. Alright, I got $1,500. And got any special missions for me? This continues the storyline. Now, I could hold off and do random jobs, but I'm just going to go and continue the story.
Listen, Martwa, I've done some thinking.
Yes, I want to find Strelok.
Anyway, here's the thing about
I'm going to skip this.
All right, listen.
And I'm going to skip this.
Once you have the briefcase, don't bring it here. Take it straight to the barman. He runs the STALKER bar at 100 rads. I'll upload the coordinates and all the data you need to your PDA. Clear?
Okay, so you can pause the video here if you want to read all this. But basically, Sidorovich knows about Stalker, or Strelok. Strelok was an infamous stalker who just got very far into the north part of the zone and was infamous for just making his way. He and his crew. Sidorovich wants to find out more about what's going on in the zone. He's working with his buddy Barman, who we'll meet in a few levels. And they're just going to be sending me to a bunch of labs to find a bunch of stuff. They want me to go to Agripom Research Institute to find a military briefcase. And apparently that's going to help them unravel the mysteries of the zone.
You'll need to go north through the garbage, then turn west. You'll end up at the Agripom Research Institute after a few kilometers. And be careful. The radiation level is way too high at the garbage. So I suggest you invest in some anti-rad. Or some vodka.
Vodka.
Well, good luck.
Well, I'm good because I have that Merc suit that gives me that plus 30 radiation bonus. But, let's do some side quests really quick. So I got a jellyfish from Wolf. And he wants a jellyfish. He'll give me vodka and some rubles for it. I'm up for it because I already have it. I'm here for the job. Thank you. And let's do another job. A stone flower. Wait a minute. I do have a stone flower.
What the heck
Oh,
are you
oops.
bringing?
Sorry, Sid. He wants a stone flower. Here you go. I'm up for it. He's going to give me 3,000 rubles. Here for the job. Alright, one more job. The next artifact job he wants a meat chunk. They call it chunk of meat, but when you find the artifact itself, it says meat chunk. I don't have one right now, so I'm not going to take that, but I did get a tail from the pseudo-dog. Getting loot from mutants is kind of random, so getting the tail from the pseudo-dog's pretty convenient. Otherwise, I'd have to go way to the furthest reaches of the cordon to get one. So I'll turn this in. He's going to give me some dart shells and 1,500 rubles. I'm up for it. I'm here for the job. Here you go. Alright. And, so he's got to purge the area of mutants, which I'm not going to do yet. Actually, I can. I'll do that in the boar quest in the next episode. I'm up for it. But first, I'm going to sell these dart rounds. I don't really use them. They replace the buckshot. You have alternate ammos for your guns in this game, but it replaces the buckshot. But my shotgun is going to be my close range weapon, and eventually I'll get an assault rifle. Or I can get an SMG. Nah, he doesn't have any ammo for it. It's useless to me. But I'll sell the dart rounds. I'm going to sell all these pistols because I don't need them. I'm going to sell the bandit jacket or the leather jacket. Which one of these is the best condition? That's not. That's not. That certainly isn't. That is. And there. Maybe buy a couple more shells for the heck of it. And I'll sell some Tourist Delight as well because I don't need nearly that many. And vodkas because that's heavy. And again, I don't need nearly that many. So
Not
trade.
bad.
There we go.
All right. Well,
Cool.
drop by if you get any more.
My excess artifacts in here, as well as my dogtail. And dump off some ammo because I don't need that much pistol ammo. I'll be using mostly my shotgun. All right, so I'm going to take a break here. This will be it. Thank you for joining me. This was a good introduction to Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl with the Starter Pack 2017 mod. I'm Durin the Hermit, and I'll be back next time. Have a great one.